Hello everyone, Nick here with the Tipsy Tarot, and today we have a November Tarot and Oracle haul. With the holidays coming up, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to really purchase as many decks as I usually do just because the holidays are coming up and I need to make sure that I am frugal with my money when it comes to this, and that seems to not be the case. This is a huge haul. This is probably going to be an over an hour long video, but the reason why is because there's so many gorgeous decks that I keep on finding or that are getting released, and a lot of Kickstarter decks, which I'm not counting. I'm going to do some girl math here because there are some decks that I've already purchased, during Kickstarter, and they are, showing up as well. So there's a lot of decks here, and I cannot wait to show all of you everything. So we're going to get right into it, where I'm going to try and do everything that I've gotten from the beginning of this month of November to the end of November, which one did come on November 30th, literally like basically the last day that you could get it. So going with the first one, we have Rhythm and Soul Tarot. So this was a Kickstarter deck that I got in. The box itself is absolutely gorgeous. It is a hardcover, it is a magnetic flip top, and the inside has so much detail going on. I'm gonna just move my light down a little bit so we can get more of a view. But going with the deck itself in the oh my gosh, everything. So you open it up and there are some quotes. We have, of like tarot and stuff like that. Going with the guidebook, it is so informative. It's in color, coordination. There is a lot going on in these decks. You have, the Fool, you have some keywords. We also have like a quote from that. Then we talk about what you see in the card itself, the reverse, and then every single card has a song. I'm talking about every single card. From the minor arcana to the major to the court cards, there is a song for each one. If you did purchase this deck on Kickstarter, they sent you a Spotify playlist of all of the songs that portray to each tarot card. So cool, so cool. I absolutely think that this is an amazing guidebook. I also got some little goodies that came with my Kickstarter. So I did just get like a 4x6 card of the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Jazz. I got some stickers, and here's another one as well, the King of Blues. So the way that they did, and look at this, and it came with this really, really cool tarot cloth, which is so stretchy, by the way. I absolutely it's just great quality. The really cool thing too is during the Kickstarter, I'm usually not one to reply, but they were trying to figure out like the creation of the tarot bags, and I was like, you know what? I think it would be really cool if you did like a vinyl record on the bag instead of this like little initial that they were gonna do. And they actually went with it. So I thought it was really, really cool that they decided to do that. Going with the deck itself, it is beautiful. You have that beautiful shiny gold edges. The back is the record, and that's why I decided to just put my thought out there of doing a record on the bag because the backs are that way, and to do the bag blue. So I'm glad that they definitely went with my idea. And it is beautiful. It is a matte finish. The cardstock, it has this beautiful bounce back. And the thing about this deck is they don't have the classic pentacles, swords, wands, cups. They decided to use different music from history. And the really cool thing is all of this music from history is kind of dying out in the United States and dying out all throughout the world. And it's crazy because we are someone that created the blues, and we created jazz, and we created rock and roll, and you know, and country's still, you know, living, but it's just the fact of like there's a lot of you know, there's a lot of different music that, you know, is slowly dying out, and it kind of sucks that, you know, we created it, but at the same time, we're the one that's killing it. So this is the Major Arcana. Very absolutely beautiful. It puts you back into history, like, you know, being back in the South, the Tower moment. Absolutely love that. You got the lightning bolts, and so I love that star. The colors, I don't even think this camera is going to give it justice. The colors are so vibrant. I love that they're matte because I am not a big fan of shiny. You also get 2 extra cards in the deck as a Major Arcana. You have Rhythm, which let's look at what rhythm means in this wonderful guidebook right here. So let's just go, oh, it's probably a Major Arcana. So we got quite a bit. Rhythm. This card asks nothing less than for you to have a deeper awareness of nature. We are all told that the world is a dangerous and frightening place, to close our windows and lock the doors. Tell yourself the earth is your home. Tell yourself the earth is your home. And despite the dangers that lurk in our midst, we have only to learn to navigate those to reap the exquisite benefits that awaits us on our very own planet. There's way more into it too, but I'm just going to read like a little bit. And then you also have Soul, which says the soul is the essence of our true nature as divine beings. They say when you listen to the silence between the notes, you can really find your true self. If you embrace moments of stillness and quietude, you can slowly drift closer to your center, away from the noise of modern life and all its trappings and expectations. So absolutely love that. And then we go into the minor and the quartz. So Ace of Jazz. Jazz is going to be considered as wands. And this does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith in its own style. So you definitely can see that some things are definitely going to relate a little more than others, but the symbolism is going to still be there. And it's just so stunning the way that they decided to do this. And I feel like this is something that they created with maybe like acrylic paint or maybe some kind of oil painting, just because it is so realistic looking. So that's why I'm going to say oil painting. They could have did something else, but it's so gorgeous. So beautiful. Then we have Ace of Blues. And the blues is cups, by the way. So you have 2 of cups. And I love it. You got like the moonshine right there. Playing in some water. So there's definitely some water elements involved. You got some water in the background there. It's just such a stunning deck. And it's crazy because I really connect with this deck a lot. And I really want to read with it, but I don't want to ruin. I'm a rough shuffler, and I don't want to ruin the gilded edges. I should have got an extra copy, but I didn't. And then we have the Ace of Axes. So this is rock and roll, which is going to be swords. You have two of swords right there. I love that. She's blindfolded. She's about to play the. Oh my gosh, how amazing! Love that too. This gives me a little bit of Grease vibes going on. Got the 4. So, it does. It follows, it's straight to the point. It follows everything that you possibly want it to be. You got the Ace of Axes. I love that. In the bed. Broken guitars. It's just such a fun deck. Absolutely love it. And then we got our majors. And then we have Ace of Roots. So this is going to be country. So this is more of these are going to, Roots is Pentacles. I love that. Working together, collaboration. I'm a sucker for a good 3 of Pentacles. There's the 5 of Pentacles. You got like the corn on a cob. The pictures are just so realistic. 8 of Roots. I love that. And it just puts you back into Southern history, which I think is just amazing. Such a beautiful deck. We have the Queen and we have the King. Highly recommend this deck. I think it's just a great collectible to have. It's so unique, and it really brings out the history of, you know, of music back in the day, especially in the United States, you know, or in the States in general. And I'm sure, you know, it was in other countries as well, but more so, you know, in America. So that is the Rhythm of and Soul Tarot. Next, we have the second deck that I decided to get in. It's kind of, I'm going to try and do this as more of a combo. So we have the Golden Universal Tarot. This is by Lo Scarabeo. And then I also got the Golden Lenormand Oracle. So one thing about me when I do private readings, sometimes, you know, whenever Spirit likes to talk to me, I use the Lenormand. I use the Lenormand as my clarifier, and I feel like I get a lot more insight with this stuff. So going with the Golden Universal Tarot, I absolutely love the artwork on here. It is... there's just gold foiling all around each card. The backs are, it's not gilded, but the backs are this like simple gold design with like maybe some like little emerald spots going on in there. It is so gorgeous. So I've read with this deck a couple times, and if you're someone that has Lo Scarabeo cards, they do seem like they are going to be flimsy, but they're not. I feel like that Lo Scarabeo decks definitely hold up. As you can see, this is following the Rider-Waite Smith style as well, but in its own unique way. There is so much gold foiling going on everywhere. It's just magnificent. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Golden Art Nouveau tarot, but I'm loving the like the gold foiling that they put around the edges, around the frame. And I love that it's a black frame as well. It's just such a stunning deck. And it's gorgeous. Look at that King of Swords. Wow. It's like he's ready for action. He's ready to go forward. Here you go. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Look how they're just walking away. You got someone behind. Yeah, it's just, and it kind of gives you like this, a little bit of a medieval, God, I just love it. Look at all that shininess. It's such a beautiful deck. And it gives this medieval vibe to it too, which I absolutely love. I love a good medieval vibe. Look at that Hangman. Look at all that gold. Can you, oh, it's so gorgeous. Definitely great collectible. I've already used this. Oh my God, look at that world. The shuffle is, look at that star card. Look at the tower. Oh my gosh. It's just, I read with it a couple times. Absolutely love it. And then I put it away because obviously I'm just getting so many decks in. Guys, I'm like everyone. I think I have like 40 decks to show you. This is probably one of the most ridiculous hauls I'm going to be doing. But it's just like every single Lo Scarabeo deck is. It just shuffles like butter. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so when I found this I got this on Amazon, but when I found this, I was like, wow, like, look at the 2 of Pentacles. I was like, wow, I really need this deck. It is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then it was like, do you want to buy the Golden Lenormand Oracle with this? And I'm like, yes, I do. And so here is the Golden Lenormand Oracle. The thing about this Oracle is that it is kind of like its companion. I want to say that it's a little different. Now, it's a little interesting. I got this Lenormand deck in, and it was used. It said it was new. It was used. It didn't even come with a guidebook. Luckily, I know how to read Lenormand, but I saged the fuck out of this. I used Palo Santo. I was like, obviously someone used it, and I counted. There is the correct amount of cards. I asked my spirit guides to connect me to this deck to release any negative energy or any energy that was held in these cards, as you should do with every single deck as well. So, but this is kind of like its companion. You have the light and then you have the dark kind of going on. And when it comes to this Lenormand, it is straight to the chase. You have, you have the playing card up above. You have the picture down below. You have the number that it signifies. And it's just very cut to the chase. And now what I really enjoy about, I mean, look at those backs too. You have a little cherub in there. What I do absolutely love about this deck too is usually Lenormand decks are the size of playing cards, and that is all fun and dandy. I'm totally fine with that. I just think that since I have really, really big hands, I like bigger decks. And so I really enjoy the fact that, and look at, they also have the gold foiling. It's not as beautiful as the tarot is, but you can kind of see the gold foiling dots and, in the shapes there. But what was I saying? it works. I like this deck a lot. I really do enjoy that it's bigger because I can shuffle, and as you know, and you probably have seen my my videos, or if you've gotten a private reading from me, is I like doing jumper cards, and it's hard to do jumper cards with smaller cards because I feel like you get more cards than usual because they're either stuck together or you're flipping a little faster. I love that fox, by the way. But it is a really, really nice deck. And I think that it's a fantastic companion with the Golden Universal Tarot. So it's like you can do that. It's a great pairing. You have the Chariot and then you have the fish. Absolutely fun. So this is a great combination. Both are from Los Scarabeo. Highly recommend it. I hope that if you do get the Golden Lenormand Oracle, that it is not opened and it's brand new for you. Otherwise, maybe I just needed to be regifted this. Maybe it was a sign that I needed to show it love than the other person did. So those are from Los Scarabeo, the golden, I'm calling it the golden cards. Next is a deck that I saw on a YouTuber, and I had to do a Google search because I just love the way that she read with these decks. And this is from the Illust Illuminator. She was reading, the Illust Illuminator was reading from this deck, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I paused the video, I screenshotted the card, and I Google searched, and I finally found it. It is from Etsy. I will put all the links down below too. It might take me a little longer to post, but I'm definitely going to do that for you. But this is a cutthroat oracle deck. It's called the Mystic Rose Oracle, and it's by Mystic Blue Moon Tarot. And it's one of those like AI decks, definitely, but I do want to let you know that it is like cut to the chase. You have twin flames, and then you have yin and yang balance, union duality, but then you have coffin, new beginnings, liberation, blowing kiss, unconditional love, grounding. But it's not just your nice hoity-toity positive affirmation deck. It's got addiction, right? Obsession, restraint, girl with the snake, charmed or used, enable, separation. So it's got positive, it's got negative, it has in the middle answers as well. There's a lot going on, and I absolutely love it. And I've read with this deck a couple times already of just like what I need to look, backstabbing. There's a lot going on, and it seems like when you use this as a companion with your tarot deck, it is really it's dead on, honestly. It's absolutely gorgeous. It just came wrapped. It was made by makeplayingcards.com. That's who I got it delivered from. So I did purchase this on Etsy, and then the Etsy creator probably told makeplayingcards.com, and then I got sent it. So if you've ever purchased from makeplayingcards.com, they just, sometimes they can come in a box, or sometimes they're just wrapped in plastic. So there is no bag with this, there's no box. It is what it is, and that's all you get. So that is the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. And it's and there's 44 cards in here as well. I forgot to make that a thing. Next is, I absolutely love Libra Moon LLC. I think Libra Moon makes beautiful decks. I did a walkthrough of both of these decks, but if you have not seen, we'll just do a quick little walkthrough. We have the Tarot of Paul's Moon, and then we have the Medieval Oracle of the Beasts. These are hefty boxes. They're heavy. They're high end. You have gold foiling all around. It is one of those like flip tops where like only the little top comes off. The box is hardcover. The deck itself is absolutely gorgeous, and so is the guidebook that comes with it. I'm going to put this back so you can kind of see. So this kind of has a leather-bound guidebook to it. The edges on the book are gold gilded, and it is in color. It is short, descriptive, tells you a lot about the artwork of why they decided to choose it. You have the keywords down below, and you have the picture of each card. This is a very thorough guidebook. There is so much going on in here, and it's just amazing. You even have like, you know, one of those bookmark savers, ribbons in there. It's so well done. And I do want to let you know that it's a little opposite. Okay, you have the Suit of Wands, the Pentacles, the Swords, the Cups, and then you have your major arcana, and then you have the Significator, and then the deck inspiration of why they decided to create this deck the way that they did. So amazing. If you have not seen my walkthrough of Libra Moon LLC, of all of their decks, except one, there's one that I don't have. It's like it's a cat tarot. I do not have that one, but all the other ones I do. Now I want to say this is the only tarot deck that does not have gilded edges. All of their decks have gilded edges, except this Tarot of Paul's Moon, and it was because the way that they had to create it. So here is my certificate of authenticity. I am number 400. They only made 750 of these cards. And look how gorgeous this deck is. You have that old-fashioned medieval style deck. Like I said before, earlier this year, or I guess in the middle of this year of 2024, I went to Europe, and I went to the Vatican, and I went to the Vatican Museum, and this artwork, and this is exactly what all of their artwork is. It's medieval, it's old-fashioned, it is Roman Gothic going on. It is so absolutely beautiful, and you have the gilded edges. The backings are this beautiful gold foiling of stars. It's just such a beautiful deck. It's well made. It is that semi-gloss finish. They don't stick together because it's not a shiny gild, which I will say none of all the other decks that are gilded, they don't stick together. I don't know who prints their cards, but it's a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. Look at that Three of Swords. So it follows similar to Rider-Waite-Smith, but in its own way, because they're pulling artwork from different, eras, or from the medieval era, or from the Roman Catholic era, or the Gothic era, and it's just unique in its own way. This is definitely a collector's item. At least I would think that it's a collector's item. Like, you have Adam and Eve right there. You have the snake. So they're using different artwork, and it's just an absolute stunning deck. If you want the full walkthrough, definitely check that out on my video. I'm not going to go through the entire deck, but just wanted to really talk about this again, since this is my November ginormous tarot and oracle haul. This is going to be a long one, guys. I'm barely there. So now we have the Medieval Oracle of the Beast. Again, it's the same kind of style box. And there's so much going on in this box. It's insane. Again, you have this leather-bound guidebook. It's in golden foiling all around, and this is the same thing. So the table of contents, let's just look. There we go. So you have all of the beasts from page 4 to 185, and then you have the inspiration behind this deck. And the same thing, you have a couple keywords, which are also going to be on the cards themselves. It gives a little bit of the artwork and why they decided to choose that. And then you have affirmations of each card, which I think is really cool as well. So there are so it's more of like, it can be used as just a plain oracle deck of meaning, or there's also affirmations for positivity involved in these decks as well. So these backings of this deck does not have gold foiling, but it's such a beautiful design. It gives me like this curtain, wispy, something you would see on a rug design. And the edges on these are this beautiful gold. And this is what you're going to see out of every single one of Libra Moon's LLC's decks as well. And then you have the beasts. Again, same artwork, very similar. It's medieval, it's Roman Catholic, it's pulling from Gothic era. It is pulling from... It's just, there's a couple pictures in here that I swear I've seen in the Vatican as well. That it's that classic Italian Roman Catholic style. And it's beautiful, but they're all beasts. They're all mystical beasts, or beasts back in the day that they painted or they praised to. I think there's like an Egyptian beasts in here too. Dragonfly, you have an eagle, elephant, and then you have the keywords, right? You have the number on the top corner, and then you have the keywords. Elephant rat, wise resourcefulness. Escargot, embrace contradictions. So it's just such a fun little deck. You have the frog, and it's just so unique. Again, it's an amazing collectible deck to have. They also had an art edition deck, and I think they finally sold out of that, and it's no longer going to be of print. You have the lion, courage, leadership, power. So very similar to a tarot meaning for the lion. You have manticore, fear, danger, secrecy. So it's just, and to see all these different mythical creatures that back in the day they painted or they praised to or they created is just purely amazing. I'm so happy that I got this deck. It was like on a whim too. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to purchase it. I really want it. It looks beautiful. And I think they had a little deal going on. So that's why I also bought it. But this is the Medieval Oracle of the Beasts by Libra Moon. Next, I am obsessed with Prisma Visions by James R. Reeds. This is the Mirra Visions. It's so gorgeous, guys. You have this beautiful like holographic box going on. It says Mirra Visions on the top. The back says a set of 79 lenticular tarot and oracle cards. This is the second edition. Wow, second edition already. So going with the flip top, it says, within this box, a mirage awaits as guidance through your many states. Each card in this deck is not one but two, revealing mirrored meanings for another view. The Fool and Death become a fated pair, and the Magician fades as the crow soars through the air. So beautiful. So the first thing that you get is this guidebook. It's a little thin guidebook, but it has some tarot spreads that you can do, past life regression. You have the major arcana, and it's just cut to the chase information. You have some keywords of the upright meaning, and then it tells you a little bit about the card and what you're going to see. And then you have the reversed meaning and what the reverse could suggest. So, you know, you have the Fool and you have the Death card in one card. You have the Magician and the Crow. So you're basically getting a tarot deck and an oracle in one. So I will say, I kind of want to show you. So each card itself is individually sealed like this. So you got to go and you got to take off each card, or each film that is on it. And that is for it to be protected. I thought that was absolutely stunning and beautiful. And it says right here, each card is covered in a thin film. Please peel when you are ready to embrace Mirra Visions. And it disappears and it comes back. I don't know if you are going to be able to view this. Maybe I should just look at my camera and see if this is something that you're able to see. Yeah. Very cool. There's a glare, but that's all I got. Excuse my dog, by the way. He has ADHD, and he is up and down, up and down, up and down constantly. Moves around. He's got crazy ADHD. I don't know what else to do with him. So, going with the cards themselves, they are absolutely beautiful. I am so happy. I remember when this was like a pre-order deck, and this was something that was like in the making and wasn't quite ready yet. But it's absolutely beautiful. So you have Death, and then you have the Fool. I don't know if you could see that, but you have two cards in one. So you have the full tarot of 78 cards, but this has 79. Because there is an extra card for each one. So you have the Crow and the Magician, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Here's the Swan and the High Priestess. And so you get two meanings from each card. You can use this as an oracle. You can use this as a tarot. Use it as both. You know, pull cards out for what you want to see. You know, if it's just tarot, pull cards out for just tarot, and then pull more cards out just for the oracle side of things. Soulmates and lovers. Absolutely beautiful. So it's such a fun and such a smart deck to do. I only have two decks that are holographic like this and change. And the other one is just a tarot deck. But you have the Cosmic Tree and you have the Hermit. How beautiful. Wheel of Fortune and Life Map. How smart is this? So, such a unique deck in its own way. Never seen anything like this before. I think that James R. Reeds he is just really good. James R. Eads. Is it Eads or Reeds? Eads. James R. Eads. That's what it is. But yeah, it's just such a gorgeous deck. I wanted to wait to shuffle with this with you. So also the gilded edges are like this black gilded edge. And then you have the backings, which is, you know, just so gorgeous. Just a great flow of the RGB going on, you know what I mean? The rainbow going on and just the flow of it. He is an amazing artist. James literally just hits it out of the park. But I do want to let you know that this is the same thing as the Cosmic Visions. This is the same thing as the Prisma Visions. It's just put into one whole deck instead. Same artwork, nothing has changed. The only thing that changes during each edition is that he does put an extra, he puts an extra card out there, which I think might be after, let's see, you have the bridge and the moon, you have the world, yes, you have the water song and the garden chimes. So you can kind of see that, and they're both that question mark. So this is the 79th card that you're getting. Garden chimes and water song. Beautiful, isn't it? It's just, so beautiful. It's stunning. It's unique. It's different. I will say it's a little hard to figure out what exactly you're reading, just because you know, one slight move and the picture will change. But I think it is just, oh look, I still have some more foiling that I forgot. That's what I gotta say. Like, some of this foiling, okay, so that one's fine. So some of these foilings, I mean, they're stuck on there pretty good. But then the vibrancy shows. It's like you have the matte finish, and then we have the shine. So every card is like this. I love that. King of Pentacles or the Commander. Wow. I just love, this deck is just so unique. So unique. Okay, we're gonna shuffle it. I've been waiting to show you all this deck before I can shuffle it. I haven't even used it yet. I want to use it so badly. Oh, that shuffles like butter. Oh yeah, little slippery, kind of. It stays. It stays. It's a little slick though when you shuffle, but wow, is it like butter? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Let's see what it's. Oh yeah. Let's just pull a card out just to see. Let's see if I can jump cards. Let's see if I can like do a little jump card. And let's read it. Beautiful. Three of Pentacles. Look at that. And Three of Pentacles and Three of Trees. Three of Pentacles and Three of Trees. What does that mean? Let's look in the book. Three of Pentacles and Three of Trees. Okay. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, upright meaning, achievement, hard work, shared goals, and determination. A man lays bricks on 3 Joshua trees, proudly persevere in the desert sun. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Trees embodies discipline and hard work. After focused attention, your work is starting to pay off. This is an opportune time for collaboration. Be willing to grow with others so that you can achieve your wildest dreams. That's amazing. I hope this has to deal with my videos, and I hope I get more views. Please follow. I want to continue to do videos for you all, and it's just a slowly growing YouTube channel, you know, and put in the comments, like, what do you want to see? Do you like seeing tarot hauls? Do you want more readings? Because I know on my TikTok, I do, weekly readings. I do zodiac readings. It's like, what do you all want from me? Because I want to do all, but it seems like some things get more views than others. So, not mad about it, just, it's a little frustrating. Okay, now we have another Kickstarter deck that came in. I was very surprised because I absolutely forgot that I even purchased these. It was a nice surprise to get in the mail. I've also done a walkthrough of these two, so we'll go kind of quick on these. But this is the Soul Creatures Tarot. I love this deck. I think it's very, very stunning and very beautiful. And then we have the Soul Creatures Oracle and Affirmation deck. So going with the tarot, there is a nice little squiggly, I don't know if that is a initial, whatever it is. The backings are very, very fun. They're just this classic black. You have some like little marks on there, kind of looks like smoking away. And then you have the guidebook. The guidebook is in black and white. It is pretty informative. It tells you exactly why they decided to choose the card that they did. And it's pretty informative. I'm not gonna lie, for being such a small, little, thin guidebook, there's quite a bit in there. Going with the cards themselves, no gilded edges. I already showed the backs, they're beautiful. And then the cards themselves, it gives me this watercolor vibe. It's mystical creatures, it really is. You have soul creatures, so, you know, different creatures that people praise to, different creatures that people think are their spirit guides. There is mystical creatures in here, werewolves. You got it all. You literally have it all. And it is so beautiful and it's unique. I don't get a childish feel from this deck. There's a lot going on. It's adults. I love that. I love fawns. They're amazing. I'm a Saggy, so that's probably why I like fawns. It's very similar. But it is so fun. That reminds me of Starbucks for some reason. But it's such a fun deck. It's different. It's unique. It doesn't really follow the Rider-Waite-Smith. It kind of, but in its own style. This is definitely a deck that I really had to look through and be like, okay, how can I read this deck and how am I going to be able to connect with it? I'm going to be honest, this was not a deck that I had this instant connection with. I feel like that this is going to be more of a high intuitive deck that you need to read. But it's overall such a stunning deck. I'm so happy that I backed this on Kickstarter. And then we have the Soul Creatures Oracle and Affirmation. Again, to me, kind of having a hard time connecting with it. Probably because I'm not really into mystical creatures as much, but I really wanted this deck because I love the artwork. Again, the guidebook, this one has pictures and it has so much in there. You have the Greek mythology of the siren, talks about it, why the affirmation quotes are down below. So again, a very informative guidebook. I absolutely love that. Again, you have, the authenticity of card as well. And then here you go. You have a quote down below as the affirmation as well. Not gilded edges. And again, instead of black with like those little wispy smudges on it, you have white and like this rose gray to it. And then you have the mystical creatures. I absolutely love it. You have the soul creatures. It tells you which soul creature is which. And then you have the affirmation down below. So you have Harpy. I am a beacon of righteousness. I pursue truth and fairness with relentless determination. Such a beautiful deck. I've done a walkthrough of this, so if this is something that you definitely want to check out, feel free to look at my channel, check it out. And I did do a full walkthrough of these decks. So just don't want to go. We have so many decks to get through, so I'm trying to go as fast as possible. But I did do a full walkthrough of both of these decks, so that is something that you can totally check out. So I'll just put these away. And this is the Soul Creatures Tarot and Soul Creatures Oracle and Affirmation deck. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I don't even know what to do. I got this on Amazon. I thought it was kind of a fun deck to get. Again, this is very interesting to, it is kind of like AI-ish, but it says, need to know what's going on? Then let's get the tea on your situation. This is called What's the Tea? It's an oracle deck, and there's quite a bit of cards in here. I believe that there is 80 cards in this deck. It is this glossy finish. It is very smooth to shuffle. It is pretty good quality. It's thinner than usual, but it shuffles beautifully. And this is the T. Now, I will say, I have read with this deck a couple times, and I am not that much of a fan of it. I feel as if, as I was reading this, as I was using this deck in my private readings, whatever cards were coming out just did not really pair up. It did not match up to what I was reading. You know, we could be happy, we could be talking about happy-go-lucky, you know, a fantastic outcome, and then you have, like, broke ass. So, I think that this is definitely, like, a fun game to play with your friends. I think this is a fun oracle to, like, you know, just pull cards out for shits and giggles. Maybe you will connect with this deck more than I do. Careless, you have legal issues. Maybe I just need to find a better niche onto how to read with this deck. But I will say it is a bit frustrating. I have done this in private readings a couple times, and I think after the third time, it was like 3 strikes you're out, because it just didn't make sense to me. And maybe it's just more of the fact of, like, what's the tea? What's going on? What do you need to know? It did not come with a guidebook, so that's, you know, it's just one of these decks that's kind of like cut to the chase. It is what it is. You know, use your intuition to marrying for money. Like, come on. Or it's like using your intuition and just going with whatever it says on it and making it your own way. Like, I'll do like a little shuffle, and I like the semi-matte, or like the semi-gloss finish, because gloss really helps to do jumper cards, just because they kind of like stick a little better. All right, so we have fishing for comments. Okay, well, maybe I just try to do that by telling you guys to follow me. Anyways, maybe I am fishing for comments. Or, hey guys, feel free to comment on this deck. Tell me what you think about it, because maybe I'm fishing for comments. So yeah, it's like cut to the chase. Maybe that was right on for me right now. But it's a fun deck to have. I think that it's goofy, it's sassy, and it's kind of fun. So absolutely, I would highly recommend it. But if you're someone, let the fun begin. Yeah. So this is like a fun deck to have. You know, get some sassiness in your readings too. If you're able to find out how to read with this deck, then the way that I've been doing it, feel free to give me some pointers, because readings with tarot and this deck is not a good pairing. This might be a good pairing for something else. But overall, it's a fun deck. So what's the tea? All right, next is a beautiful combination, and it's a stunning deck. It is made by Lelania Simone, and it is a beautiful combination deck. I did a little TikTok of this video, a little walkthrough, and it is beautiful. So we have the Tarot of the Cosmic Seeds, and it is so stunning. And I'm a sucker for this color blue. Look at the blue golded edges. I love this turquoise blue, this aqua blue. This is like one of my favorite colors. And the cards themselves are just so vibrant. And then you have the Oracle deck. And this Oracle deck is called the Oracle of Awakening. Now, going with both the guidebooks, very informative. There is so much going on in the guidebook. It is in black and white, but it tells you like a little bit of the information, why I decided to create that deck, which I absolutely love, what's going on in the card as well, and a lot of the meanings. And then you have like an affirmation down below. So absolutely love guidebooks that do that. The same thing with this with the tarot deck guidebook. A little bit more organized in a sense of it's just kind of more cut to the chase. You have keywords. You have the deepening of the card explanation and what it means. And then you have reversal possibilities is what they're calling it. So pretty informative. And then the cards themselves. So we have this beautiful aqua gilded edge, and then we have this beautiful pinkish purple gilded edge. So colorful. Love the backings. These are not foiled edge, but these are. They are just so beautiful. Great combination. Beautiful combination of cards, especially to read with. I have read with this Oracle deck a couple times already, and it's pretty cut to the chase. It's good. It's good. It actually worked out pretty well. So I'll just show like a couple of these. So you have like as above, so below. You have the elements around it. It's just so well thought out. It does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith. The colors are so vibrant. They are definitely going more of the cooling color route, but it's vibrant. It's great quality. The cardstock is going to hold up. I've shuffled with this deck a lot of times already, probably about 50 times. I probably have already used this deck or shuffled with it. And the gilded edges have held up. And so has the shape of the deck. It has really held up. And I connected with this deck so well that I actually bought a backup. I think that I'm going to use this deck to travel with. I did not buy a backup of the Oracle, but it's gorgeous. Four of Swords, you just have the keyword down below. So that's what you get. There's Guadalupe. I love that. Sacred Feminine. Sacred Feminine is going to be the Empress. And then you have Messenger of Coins. So the Messenger of Coins is the Page. Or I'm sorry, that's the Knight. So they do have a couple different changes here. You have the Mastery of Wands. That's going to be the King. High Priestess. Absolutely love that. Five of Swords. The Moon. So beautiful. So there's Sacred Masculine. So we have a Native American chief, father, the Emperor. And then you have the Wanderer. So that's going to be the Fool. And then when it comes to the Oracle deck, you have Storm, Disruption, Chaos, Change. And it fits together. Like we'll just kind of, I'll just pull a card out. Okay. Six of Cups and Surrender. Trust your higher self. And it pairs together, right? Six of Cups. Okay, probably dealing with siblings, a good give and take situation. That's how I like to read things. Surrender, trust your higher self. So trust when to give to other people or when to share thoughts and feelings with other people. Ace of Swords, and then you have Attunement, Collaboration, Upgrade. It's a great combination deck. Shadow Work with the Messenger of Cups. Forgiveness and Unconditional Love. It makes sense, right? It's just such a beautiful deck. It's colorful. I just love the colors. Okay, look at that. Three of Cups. I am light. Pure divine essence. Yeah, having fun with friends. Collaboration. Doing things with your friendship. With loved ones or people that are close to you. Limitless. Access to infinite potential. You have the Devil card. It can mean so many things. And this Oracle deck is very spot on. It really helps if you're wanting further information, if you're wanting to go more in depth. This Oracle deck does it, and I think it's so fun. So beautiful. Look at that Wheel of Fortune. I think this deck is beautiful. It is definitely a showy deck. It's unique. I think there's a lot of fun going on in this deck, and I love the matte finish. It just glides so beautifully. I think it's a stunning deck. And this is by Wiser Books, by the way. I had to look for a second. I was like, who's this by again? And I gotta say, Wiser Books is, Wiser Books. They are coming out with some pretty good decks. They're definitely getting some good artists. Wiser Books is, I want to say, it's giving US Games a run for their money, or at least Hay House. Which I think Wiser Books is part of Red Feather. No. Red Wheel Wiser. And then you have Red Feather, and you have Hay House, and you have US Games, and you have Los Scarabeo. There's so many different tarot and Oracle publishers out there, but I think it's Wiser's getting up there, especially the Wiser Tarot. Stunning. I mean, the color scheme on that deck's even beautiful. So this is by Lelania Simone, and this is the Oracle of Awakening and the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. We're kind of halfway there. So I have another Kickstarter deck that came in for the month of November, and this is by Christina Mitchell. This is the Moon and Cactus company that Michelle has created, and this is the Mystic Soul Oracle deck and the Mystic Soul Tarot deck. I love this artist, and you know what? I have great support for her because I live in Illinois, and if I remember correctly, she's in Wisconsin. So we are sharing the Midwestern vibe with each other. Love the inside of the deck as well. Gives you nice stars, the galaxy. It's just absolutely stunning. And then we have the deck. So I'm going to go with the tarot deck really quick. So stunning. It's a 2-piece hardcover box. You have the guidebook, and it's pretty beefy. It's in black and white, but you're given quite a bit of information. You have temperance, balance, harmony, moderation. So you have the keywords. Then it says, temperance shows an angel with 1 foot in water and the other on land, pouring liquid between 2 cups. It symbolizes balance and harmony, the integration of opposites, and finding the middle path. Upright. This card suggests a time of patience, adaptability, and finding equilibrium in your life. Temperance invites you to blend opposing forces and find a harmonious flow between your inner and outer worlds. And it goes into a lot of depth. So I really like that. Going with the cards, love. You're like, if you have watched my videos before, or if you have listened to me before, I'm a sucker for a matte gilded edge, and you have these beautiful matte, like gold orange gilded edges, and the colors are so stunning. Matte finish. The GSM, it's 350 or maybe close. No, it's gotta be 350. It's gotta be close to 400 though. It's thick. She a thick one. But it follows the Rider-Waite Smith. She has created every single one of her own artworks. I think that is absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. There is so much going on in each card. You have symbolism. The Hanged One. Look at that. It's stunning. It's beautiful. The Devil. Look at that. Whispering in your ear. Yeah, the Tower. I love her artwork too. I feel like when I got this deck in, I flipped through it and it is absolutely stunning. I love that it follows the Rider-Waite Smith. It has its own style. It is modern. It has different colors of ethnicities on here, different color skin. It has different weight. Body shapes. This is an accepting deck, and it is so stunning in its own way. Look at that Ace of Cups. Wow. Wishful fulfillment. Hello, do you want more? So beautiful. It's accepting in every way, shape, or form, and I think that this deck needs a lot of chatter. I don't think a lot of people know about this deck as much as it should be known. It's just absolutely stunning. And every card, you know the meaning. If you know how to read tarot, this is a great beginner deck. If you're someone that can only read Rider-Waite Smith, this is a great beginner deck to get. This is a great deck to kind of venture out to wanting to expand your horizons on different style decks. But this is absolutely beautiful. I gotta say, it is probably one of my favorites right now. Probably one of my favorites. I put it all back into order for this video. And I want to let you know, I've shuffled this quite a bit of times, and look how well it has stayed. It is a thicker deck, like I said, so shuffling is better with ease, but this is it's going to need to be broken into if you are a bridge shuffler. But if you are a riffle shuffler, you are going to have no issues. It riffle shuffles like a dream. I almost got that lit on fire from my candle. Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. Letting me put the work in. Absolutely beautiful. Now, going with the Oracle. The Oracle is not as chunky as a deck as the Tarot, which makes sense because there's not that many cards, but there is fun, there's gratitude, so healing from each card. There is inner peace in each card. It's beautiful. There's a lot of affirmation going on in this Oracle deck, and look at that gilded edge. So you have a nice matte orange, and then you have a gilded rainbow edge. Beautiful, holographic, absolutely love that, so stunning. And the artwork is just as fun. The backings, they're so beautiful. You have, you know, the evil eye or some kind of eye. It's spiritual. I love this deck. I think it's so fun. You have alignment. This is also matte finish. It is anguish. You have balance. You have beginning. Believe. How stunning. I love when things don't have face features too. Like the Earth Woman Tarot. Absolutely love that one. My Moon Witch Tarot that I read. That's like my workhorse. No face features. I love that. But it's escape. You have expression. This is another cut to the chase Oracle deck that I absolutely enjoy. I have not read with this, but just looking at it, it is something that is going to be cut to the chase. Naked, opportunity. And I love that it gives you, I love when you have Oracle cards that give you the meaning behind the card in itself. And the meaning of what more of it means. Look at the eyes looking at you. Secret. Ooh. Like peeking through. Yeah, definitely a deck that I think that you can really connect with in your tarot readings. Let's see. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, riffle shuffling these is a dream. And the shiny gilded edges, they don't stick together either. When I opened this up, not a single card stuck together from the gilded edges. So a great printing quality as well. Seven of Pentacles with resistance, resisting to put the work in. Okay, there we go. You know what I mean? Like there is a lot of meaning that you can put in with tarot, this tarot and oracle deck. So this is the Mystic Soul Tarot and the Mystic Soul Oracle. So this is just a great deck. I absolutely love it. Again, this is by Christina Mitchell. And I'll put her link down below because she has an Etsy account. She's a Midwesterner, and I absolutely just love her decks. And it's her place is called the Moon and Cactus. So I'll put down her information down below, but absolutely stunning. Beautiful decks. So happy to have them. Next is a pretty popular mass production deck. I have been having this on my wish list. It was on a Black Friday deal. I said, screw it, I'm buying it on Amazon, and I did. The Moonology by Yasmin Boland. Yasmin Boland hasn't really came out with any new Moonology decks lately. I hope she's okay, or maybe she's just done. But I like this Moonology Oracle deck a lot better than her other two. I like how this one is a little bit more cut to the chase. I absolutely love the keywords. You have protection, communicate, take the lead. You have out of bounds moon. So these are not giving you moon phases, but they're giving you the messages of what you need to receive. And that's what I want in an oracle deck, more to say, is I need a quick little message. I need to expand my tarot readings and have a better understanding of what we are going to be talking about. And I gotta say, I've read with this deck a couple times already, and it's pretty cut to the chase. It's right on. It's spot on. It's telling me exactly what I need to know. Going with the guidebook, as just like all of her other guidebooks, they're in black and white, but a lot of information. You have all of the information of higher power, the moon goddess, right? You have additional meanings for this card and about this symbol. It is so informative, and I definitely am thinking about reading with, you know, for my TikTok, because every week I do a different message for everyone, and I think this deck is completely going to give a lot of meaning and understanding that people can, you know, watch and listen to. It also says, call on Goddess Sarawati to guide your intuition. So that's probably who Yasmin Boland, you know, has as her spirit guide or as her god. But overall, or praises. But overall, this deck is the best out of the Moonology trilogy, more to say. I think this deck is the best. So highly recommend it. It's just more cut to the chase. I absolutely love it. We're halfway through. We are halfway through, and we've been now doing this for an hour. There's so many. Okay, so next is a perfect tarot deck to go for the winter, for this season coming up. It is the Winter Season Tarot, and this is by Danielle Norman, or Daniel Norman. I think it's Danielle, honestly. It's a 2-piece hardcover box. There is no gilded edges, but the backings are stunning. They are this beautiful snowflake. I just did a TikTok little short clip of this, and I think I put it on YouTube too. But the guidebook, it's tiny, it's small. It gives some information, uprights and reverse, and what exactly is on the card, but that's about it. That's all you get, but that's all you really need, right? Now, this deck kind of follows the Rider-Waite-Smith, but not really. It's more of a portraits or pictures in winter settings. You have the Fool, and then you have the log cabin with this beautiful background. The Magician, blowing snow. So it does not follow, like I said, the Rider-Waite-Smith. It does not follow the Thoth. It is its own style, but it's gorgeous. This is a beautiful winter deck to have. I'm going to be doing a haul, by the way, soon of my winter decks and what I think is, what decks I think are perfect for the upcoming season that we're going to be having. You have Perspective, Death, Temperance. So it's a little interesting. It's different. I think that you are definitely going, the Star, the Moon, okay, that makes more sense. You have the Sun, okay. Awakening, love that, little snow angel. You have the World, you have the Eagle flying up. It's a gorgeous deck. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 2 of Wands. See what I mean by like the Rider-Waite-Smith kind of style, but it's a little different. We're looking at wanting to go on vacation, and the 3 of Wands, here we are on vacation. So, you know, 4 of Wands, we have, you know, 2 people ice skating, or they're like walking in some kind of snowy path. Maybe I need to make, that's a little darker of a photo. It's this beautiful matte finish, thicker cardstock, great bounce back, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. I really like this deck. There's the Cardinal. It looks like we have animals as the court cards. How fun. It's just page of, okay, so now we have a dove, and we have a polar bear, snow leopard, and a wolf. Okay, so it looks like that we're going with different animals, but look at that 3 of Swords. How cute. We're going with different animals, but it kind of looks like that, you know, it's a different bear, or it's a different wolf, or a different bird. So now we have the blue jay, not the cardinal, and not the dove. Oh, now we have a raccoon. How cute. Now we have a goose and a buffalo. Okay, so they're all different, but how fun. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. I have chickens, so it would be cute if I saw like a chicken in the winter, but I know they make a chicken tarot deck too. Page of, so we got a woodpecker, and we have a beaver. Oh, now we have an owl. This is very Midwestern. I'm getting Wisconsin and I am getting Michigan vibes from this. Upper Peninsula, Michigan vibes. But we also have 2 extra cards in here. So it's not 78 cards, it's 80. And we have Christmas and Sleigh Ride. And let's see if there's meanings towards these 2 in the handy dandy guidebook. There's a creator right there. Absolutely love it. So beautiful. That's Danielle Norman. So she has created other cards too. Okay, so we have Sleigh Ride. So it says, when I was a kid, one of my favorite winter school trips was to one of the local farms for a sleigh ride and hot chocolate. The best times to go were during a fresh snowfall. I would sit there bundled up with a thick blanket and my classmates surrounding me. I used to pretend that no one was around me and it was just me, the pull and yank of the sleigh and the trees whizzing by me. So the meaning, allow yourself to escape into a magical world where it's just you. It's okay to leave the stress of this world behind and travel into dreamland, even just for a moment. That's so pretty. And then we have Christmas, and it also talks about a little bit of her Christmas. And then the meaning is, sometimes the greatest gift that you can give yourself is allowing yourself to feel into each moment, to really feel the magic that surrounds you in any given moment, to allow your inner child to rule the roof. How fun. So absolutely stunning. Love this deck. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I love the matte finish. The pictures are just, it's a very well made deck. I gotta say, it is stunning upon belief. It is gorgeous. I need to read you all with this because it's just a gorgeous deck. So this is the Winter Season Tarot. Oh my gosh. We're getting there. So I did I do a walkthrough of this? I can't remember. I do so many walkthroughs. This is the Beetlejuice Tarot deck. I love how they came out with this deck. Beetlejuice, the movie, came out, and then it was like followed by the tarot deck, and I think that is so awesome. The guidebook is this long map thing. I'm not going to open it up. It's huge. It's literally bigger than my table. But the deck itself, it's pretty awesome. You know, it's similar to like that Nightmare Before Christmas deck that you've seen. You know, it's mass market. It's easy to get. There's no gilded edges. The backs are really, really fun. But it's pretty good quality. It's a little thicker than usual. I would say this is probably like a good 400 GSM. But it's a fun deck. And it follows the Rider-Waite-Smith. And the interesting thing is that it resonates. Everything about it resonates. You have the Strength card. You have the Hermit, right? Waiting or thinking about what you have done. Justice, the Shrimp hand. It's spot on. I picked up this deck. I did a quick little walkthrough, and the moon, right? Illusions. It's pretty cut to this. It's pretty cut to the point. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, right? 3 of Wands. It's a lot of fun, everyone. It's pretty awesome. I am so happy that I decided to just pull the trigger and get this deck. Again, this is just 4 of Cups. Look at that. It's just, I don't think the 4 of Cups really, maybe it does play a role. Yeah, I can see that. 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay. It's just an interesting deck. It's unique. It's fun. It follows the classic old Beetlejuice movie. It's fun. 2 of Swords, trying to make a choice here. I love it. It's just so fun. It's different. It makes me laugh. It makes me smile. If things make you smile, you just go with it. Oh my gosh, look at that. 7 of Pentacles. Yes, absolutely stunning deck. I think it's so fun. I love that the court cards are like in the beginning and then it goes with the minor. So this is the Beetlejuice Tarot. Just wanted to do a quick little walkthrough. I gotta say, I don't remember if I actually did a full walkthrough on YouTube of this, but if I didn't, well, you got a little one. So that's the Beetlejuice Tarot deck. How it's just funny. It's fun. I love it. Now, we have another winter deck that I got in. I have been having the Seasons of the Witch on my mind. They've been in my wish list forever, but I just never felt called to get it. So this is created by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and it is by Rockpool. And I decided that I was going to start off with the Yule deck. The guidebook is thick. There is a lot going on. You have different spreads, tons of spreads actually. And then you have the meanings. It is in color, which I absolutely love, but you have the card, the keywords, you have a quote, and then you have everything about the card itself and the description. And this is a beautiful Yule winter oracle deck. I actually am so happy I got this in. I did not know that they were gilded edges either, but that was a nice surprise. That beautiful Christmas green gilded edge. And then you have, you know, the keywords. So you have dove medicine. The wings are thick and strong. I see, for they have battled the most unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on, soar like never be. Soar like never be. Okay. But it's beautiful. I think it's fun. I think it's great. It is semi-gloss finish. The cardstock is pretty thick. It's kind of thinner. It's probably like 300 GSM, but that's what, I mean, it's an oracle deck. And I gotta say, it is, it's beautiful. I read with it a couple times and it made a lot of sense to me, which I really enjoyed, because I don't like when you get an oracle deck that just doesn't make any sense to you. And I know that now the Season of the Witch is becoming more of a collectible situation now, because there are so many different seasons of the year or celebrations of the year, right? We have Symbolic, we have Yule, you have Midsummer. So I can't wait to collect them all. I did also see that Rockpool is creating a Kickstarter that you can get earlier, and it is this box where it comes with every single one of the Season of the Witch. Or you could just get the collectible box. So hopefully when I upload this, I believe it's still going on for about 17 more days. So I'll put that link down below, because if you're someone that wants to put the Season of the Witch in a collectible box, and it's a pretty big, sturdy looking box, I will put that link down below, because it is a Kickstarter campaign and it seems like it's gonna be quite a popular item. So I don't know if they're going to release it mass market or if this is just a special box that they're creating for the Season of the Witch, but it's gorgeous. Riffle shuffling is pretty nice. It's your classic 3x5 oracle deck that Rockpool usually creates, and it's just beautiful. Let's just pull one card out. How about that? It does have that gloss finish, so gloss finish and riffle shuffling is a bit harder when it's like fully gloss like that, but it's still beautiful. Oh, look at Dove Medicine pulls out again. All right, well now I need to know more about Dove Medicine. So this is the Season of the Witch, and this is the Yule Oracle. So very winter, love it. It's beautiful. I want to pair this with the Yule Tarot, but I'll do more of a walkthrough of my winter decks, because there's so many decks here. Oh my goodness, what do I go with next? I'm going to go with this one. I fell in love with this deck. This is by US Games, and it's by Jody Baginski Barbesi. That's quite a mouthful to say. This is the Influence of the Angels Tarot. I'm in love with this deck. It's very similar to the Libra Moon, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. US Games did a great job on this deck, and I love it. It's linen finish too. The guidebook, it's a thick, chunky one. She's thick. And let me tell you, it's informative. US Games, you did fantastic with this guidebook. There is a lot of information here. You have the symbol, you have for angels, the sky, for church, for man, of what's going on in the card, direct meaning, shadow meaning, angel message. There's a lot going on. This could be used as a tarot deck. This could be used as an oracle deck because there is an angel message for this as well. You also got some extra cards from US Games that came with it. So you have the major arcana and the number meanings. Ace all the way down to page, knight, queen, and king. So you do have the 10. And then you have the minor arcana suit meanings. So you have cups, swords, pentacles, wands. Great deck for beginners. I mean, this is a pretty good deck for beginners. I'm not gonna lie. I've read with this tarot deck quite a bit already, and it's gorgeous. I'm loving it. I love this tarot deck. I think that it's just beautiful. It shuffles beautifully. It riffle, bridge. You have this beautiful gold edges. I've shuffled with this deck quite a bit already, and it's been holding up. I'm very shocked with this shiny gilt edge. I'm not gonna lie. It's really holding up very, very well. And it shuffles like butter. Absolutely stunning. And here are the decks. This is Rider-Waite-Smith style. It is so stunning. You have the Two of Pentacles, but everything, I mean, look, you can even see that linen finish on it. You can hear it. It's just great quality. And if you live in the States, I got this on Amazon for 18 USD. It was like a no-brainer. It was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, look at that death card. It is so beautiful. Oh, that one wanted to be seen. Ace of Wands. It is so, so beautiful. It's got this semi-matte finish to it. It has great bounce back. It shuffles like a dream. The pictures themselves remind me of Libra Moon. It is very Catholic, Roman Catholic style, medieval portrait style. It's gorgeous. Look at that. I am in love with it. I have read many people already with this deck, and it's like my spirit guides wanted me to purchase it. I purchased it, and I am so damn happy that I did, because it is so stunning. It's beautiful. You have these earth tones to the deck. It just grounds you. It's gorgeous. I'm not going to lie, for being a mass market deck, it was created by Jody Baginski Barbesi. It's a very long name, but let me tell you, she did a fantastic job. Jody, you need a pat on the shoulder and a pat on the back, because this is a stunning deck. And US Games really made sure that they brought it to life with the gilded edges, the beautiful backings, the linen finish of these cards. And if you live in the States, for 18 USD on Amazon, you cannot beat it. It's a 2-piece hardcover box. It is stunning. This huge guidebook that goes with it. And even like the little accents of the gold foiling around the box. It's a stunning deck. I am impressed. Very impressed for the price, for what you get. It's a gorgeous deck. This is one of my favorites. I gotta say, I'm getting some new favorites, and I've kind of had the same amount of cards or decks that are my favorites, and lately there's been some new decks that are kind of getting up there. I'm doing my top 10 towards the end of the year, and this is getting up there. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. It's probably going to be one of my top 10. Now, I'm going to show I'm going to show these decks. They're all Oracle decks. I feel like I've already shown the majority of these decks, except 3. So we already took a look. I did a walkthrough of the Dark Tea Oracle. This is for, your shadow work. It's called the Shadow Love Tea. It's by Vibe About It. It's a 100 card deck. It's reversal. There's reversals on here. The gilded edges are absolutely stunning. So beautiful. And I will say the gilded edges have held up quite well. But it is slowly kind of warping. Oh, like, look at the warps there. Like, it is warping a lot quicker than I thought that it would. I probably have read about 20 people with this deck, and it's already kind of warping. So, but that's what shiny gilded edges do. But I do want to say it's cut to the chase, but it's a stunning deck. They're using AI for each picture, which is okay. I'm not against AI when it's needed, right? 100 cards. This is beautiful. I will say I do love a good artistic deck that an artist has created. But hey, if AI works, you're just making an Oracle deck for great meanings and you're not an artistic person, but you have AI. I get it. So, but it's cut to the chase. Like, it is a shadow work deck when it has to do with love, when it has to do with your relationships, when it has to do with yourself. I already did a quick walkthrough of this, or I did a walkthrough video of this deck, so I'm just going to kind of give you a quick little view again, but it's pretty fun. I really like Vibe About It's decks. I now have 5. I now have 5 of her decks, and for the price, you can't beat it. You get 100 cards, everyone. You can't beat it. It's a fun deck to have. And I'll put her store down below because I will say I've always put her Etsy account down below. And then I found out, which I kind of wish that the artist told me about it, but I wish that because I have supported this company, the Vibe, I supported her. So I kind of wish that she told me, hey, use my website. If you live in the States, it's cheaper, but she didn't. But now I know. So... but that is the Shadow Love Tea. And I love that so much that I decided to get a couple more of her decks. So, and they're hefty. They're hefty decks. I'm not going to complain, but this is the Cosmic Star. Now, this is a 100-card Oracle deck, draws inspiration from tarot, skillfully weaving in elements of astrology, and is further enriched by its inspiration from film, noir aesthetics, featuring images from a multitude of diverse backgrounds. Each card is meticulously crafted, offering both upright and reverse messages to provide comprehensive guidance. Additionally, the deck includes dates, astrology signs, and even yes or no type responses, whether seeking clarity in moments of uncertainty, igniting inspiration for new beginnings, or embarking on a journey of self-discovery. These cards serve as powerful companions to illuminate your path and foster transformational growth. There is a lot going on in this deck, and it's so fun. It's a magnetic flip top. I love the gilded edges that she puts in here too. And the inside of this box says, believe in your dreams. How fun is that? Look at those gilded edges. They're like the stars, like that holographic stars. How fun. And there's a lot going on in here. You have yes, soon. You have maybe. So you have the yes and no's. You have drama, picture perfect. There is a lot going on. You also have astrology on the side. So you do have that Aquarius. You have some dates down below of what that could also predict as well. So you can use this during a tarot reading. Get some guidance when it has to do with timeline. Get some guidance when it has to do with what we're going to be dealing with. If it's a yes or a no. Very feminine energy deck as well. There are some males in here, but it's the majority are feminine. But it's a fun deck. I'm so happy that I got this. And let me tell you, this deck is chunky. It's chunky. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's great. She makes good decks. I'm not going to lie. They are pinpointed it's straight to the point. Her cards are straight to the point, and I absolutely love every single one. It's just, it's so fun. I don't want to go through the entire deck because we have so many to go through, but there is so many great meanings going on, especially for yourself, for others, if you're going to read for others or for yourself. Let's just pull one card out. What do my readers need to know? If you have gotten this far through this video, if you're sick at home and you're watching YouTube, this is going to be and you're not doing anything and you're just having a low-key time, this is the video for you. What do we need to know for you? Witchy, spiritually enlightened, empathetic towards others, strong intuition, spellcasters, evolved, compassionate. Connects with spirits, willing to partake in witchcraft to help protect others. Strong, yes. Scorpio vibe between November 6th and November 10th. I love that because it gives you certain dates. It's not the entire Scorpio birth date. You know what I mean? I love that. So fun. And yes, we're all witchy. If you like tarot, if you like oracle, if you like spiritual, if you have a spiritual awakening, or if you are on your path, you are witchy. I absolutely love that. So that's the Cosmic Star, and it came with this beautiful bag, which I really like. Now I have 3 of her decks that have bags, which I enjoy. Now we have 2 more from Vibe About It. So this is a 110 card deck, and it is called the It's a Beautiful Life. Your life is beautiful. It's called It's a Beautiful Life Oracle. It has this really funky design inside too. And then the deck itself is that star, but that purple gilded edge. They're fun. They're fun cards. The back of the cards are funky. They're collage. I love the little, I love it. Now, what this deck is it's a comprehensive 110 card deck. Was meticulously curated to aid you in navigating various facets of your life, encompassing matters of love, career, and general life issues. With its diverse array of cards, this deck holds the potential to offer clarity, guidance, or validation on your unique journey. Tailored for both novices and seasoned practitioners, it incorporates upright and reversal messages to cater to different levels of interpretation. The imagery is intuitively aligned to facilitate decision-making that resonates with your inner wisdom. Serving as a trusted ally, this comprehensive 110 card deck empowers you to embrace growth, transformation, and a fulfillment on your personal and spiritual journey. It is a fun, funky deck. It is so fun. And you have the reverse meanings. Like you have downfall equals rise. And then you have the reverse meaning of downfall equals stuck. So it could go either way, you know? It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be a double negative. But it is a fun deck, I'm not going to lie. It's a matte finish, and I gotta say, her decks don't really stick together. Maybe a couple do when you look through them, but they're not all of them are stuck together, which I really, really like. It shuffles like a dream. I've tried to bridge shuffle this. It's too thick to bridge shuffle. I wouldn't even try. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Fast track to success. Fake it until you make it. I absolutely love that. You know what I mean? You can just look at the keyword and understand it, or you can read it. Either way, this deck is a highly recommendation. I really like Vibe About It's decks. I gotta say, they're beautiful. They're stunning. And for the price, you can't beat it. And one more deck from Vibe About It. I promise. I'm obsessed with their decks, but I absolutely love it. So the Pop of Love Oracle is like comic book based, and this is what It's About to Pop Off deck is. Now, this is one of her smallest. I love that. Your future equals is looking rich. This is her smallest oracle deck that she has. I love the aquamarine gilded edges. And hold your seat, hold the pants, hold your seat, because this is not as big as all the other ones. It's a lousy 60 cards in this deck. It's still a lot. Love the backings. It's reversal. I love that. But I gotta say, the cards themselves are also reversal, and it is in this comic style. Very similar to the Pop of Love Oracle that Vibe About It makes. She has a lot of oracle decks, I gotta say. And even when you get your decks delivered to you, she gives you some like goodies. She gives you some like a pin, and she gives you some stickers, and she gives you some extra oracle cards that are from like different decks that you did not order from her at that time. But it's so fun. This deck is so fun. So I'm going to read the back of this box for you. So it says that this 60 card deck is designed to inspire you to live a fulfilling life, offering advice and guidance on how to elevate your journey. Featuring both upright and reversal messages along with vibrant pop art style artwork, this deck encourages you to seize opportunities and claim what's rightfully yours. How fun. And then, for instance, like here's suit and tie, strong work ethics, attention to detail, attainment of goals, provider and caretaker. You have all tied up, too controlling, feeling or being uptight, being someone you're not, keeping up with the Joneses. So I just love the meanings. They're fun. This is a fun oracle deck, guys. It's everyone, I should say everyone. Sorry. So fun. It's a fun oracle deck. I highly, again, it's not one of my favorites, but it's fun to use. It really is. I'm not going to lie. It's a really fun deck to use. We are down to 5 decks. 5 more, I promise. So there is a company, and I'll link them down below, but they buy secondhand decks and they sage them and they cleanse them for you before they send them to you. This is by Ethany. This is the Penumbra Tarot. Like I said, I live in the States. Ethany lives in Canada. I have been having this on my radar for quite some time. The only thing is Ethany charges a lot of money to ship it. It's a lot. I wanted to buy 2 decks from her once, and the shipping cost was just as much as the 2 decks. Love her dearly. The shipping is a little ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. It's insane. But she makes great decks. If you are someone that wants to purchase 2 decks for $50 and spend $50 on shipping and spend $100 for just 2 decks, I mean, go right ahead. But I can't fathom doing that. So luckily, I found this company on Etsy, and they buy tarot decks and they sell them. I think it's amazing. So this guidebook is chunky. It's huge. It's thick. It's color coordinated. You have messages. You have notes. You have meanings. You have upright. You have reverse. You have a song. There's so much in each card. It's beautiful. And going with the cards themselves, this beautiful burnt orange. You have gold foiling, that burnt orange foiling. She makes beautiful decks. Ethany really creates some amazing decks. And the artwork is all very similar. And it's cut to the chase. It's Rider-Waite Smith based. There's a lot going on. And I love the color scheme that she creates. This Penumbra Tarot is something that I've been wanting for a very, very long time. And I'm so happy that I was able to find it from a secondhand shop, because I was not going to purchase this deck that was like $20, and then they wanted like $30 for shipping. I couldn't fathom spending that. But I found this, and I'm and I got it in like 2 days, because this company secondhand store is in the Midwest. I got it so quickly. I was so happy. I'm so happy when you don't buy something on Amazon, if you have Amazon and it's like a 2-day shipping, and you buy it and you actually get it within 2 days and it's not even Amazon. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. I absolutely love it. But overall, it's a really fun deck. It's colorful. It's unique. It gives, it's an art style. It's art. This isn't AI. Look at all of the colors that are put into each card. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And I'm so happy that I finally was able to get a hand of it. It kind of pained me. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I finally bit the bullet and I bought it. So now it's one of the many, many decks from November. Now, I have 3 beautiful decks here, and they are by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Now, I know that I heard some stories about Doreen Virtue. I heard that she is no longer part of the Oracle and Tarot group. I heard that she went a different religious route. She no longer wants to be affiliated with Oracle and Tarot, blah, 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 blah. There's so much that I'm learning about her, or that I've heard about her. I'm sorry, unless Doreen tells me what exactly went on, I'm not going to be able to understand. So during that secondhand shop that I found where I got the Penumbra Tarot, she had some, this company had some very rare decks that I have not seen. And I am so happy to get them. You probably can't even see that one. But we'll kind of do a quick walkthrough of all 3. So I'm just going to go with the Fairy Tarot card. So I got the Fairy Tarot. This is from Amazon. I purchased this on Amazon. It's by Hay House. If you have never seen Radley Valentine's decks before, they're all made from Hay House. They're thick, and the majority of them, and if anything, all of his decks are gloss finish. That classic Hay House gloss finishing. I kind of wish that they weren't. They're sticky. They stick together. It is what it is. The guidebook, informative, black and white, but it's a thick guidebook. You're going to get a lot of messages during this. But all of Radley Valentine's decks always have some kind of quote or meaning or saying on his decks. So this is a gorgeous deck. There is fairies in every single one. His decks are always color coordinated. There is always some kind of keyword down below. And it is a stunning deck. I'm not going to lie. I'm so happy that I got the fairy deck in, because this is something that I really wanted. The only thing, as you can see, like the backings are so pretty too. Fairy on there. They're tarot decks, but he makes his backings as if they are not meant for reverse. They're not. I don't think they're meant for reverse. I don't even think that he has reverse meanings. Yeah, he doesn't even have reverse meanings in the in his guidebook. So Radley Valentine, I think that he just does not believe in reverse meanings, and that's completely fine. But there are some different keywords as well that he uses in his card. So we have life experience, we have the star, the moon. So some things are similar. Renewal. Instead of the judgment card, it's renewal. And then we have the world. So you have Ace of Spring. So here's the thing. Now, is this a bright future manifest? So this is a very positive affirmation kind of a tarot deck. It's not one to give you the negatives. It's not one to give you a cutthroat answer of what you want. But I want to let you know that it says that the suit of spring, when creation is the season of when creation begins. Flowers bloom, baby animals are born, the earth warms up, and many people's hearts become renewed and with hope. Exciting things start to happen in the spring. So you have like the two of spring. And so this is a deck of all 4 seasons, it seems like, for this fairy tarot. So we have the spring, and then we have summer. The two of summer. So it doesn't really follow your normal tarot 9 of summer, okay? So I don't even know what this would be. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. 10 of summer, an emotional, fulfilling life with family and friends. So this is probably Pentacles. Maybe it's Pentacles. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not anything. I don't know. But it is, his decks are very unique in that style. You know what I mean? Some of them are in elements where you know exactly what suit we're talking about. And this fairy tarot just seems to be in a season. And then we have 3 of autumns. So very unique deck. But this is going to be your tarot deck for positive affirmations, positive readings. Basically just, it's just, this is a tarot deck that's just going to grab you and pull you in for a wonderful hug. So that is the Fairy Tarot by Radley Valentine. Now, from that secondhand shop, our 2 decks that I got, you can no longer get these. I'm so happy. They're out of print. I am so stoked that I freaking got these cards. That, and for a great deal, too. I think one of them was pretty expensive. I'm not going to lie. But, it's beautiful. So this is the Guardian Angel Tarot. And this is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. These are still created by Hay House, but I do want to let you know that this guidebook is stunning. There is so much information going on. We have suits of action, we have suits of emotion, we have suits of thoughts, suits of abundance. We know what those are. Abundance is pentacles. You know, action is going to be wands. And there's so much information going on. The backings is this beautiful angel. You have gorgeous gilded edges. And then you have a huge meaning for each card. Guardian, 6 of emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. There is so much going on in this deck, and it is out of print. I have a couple decks out of print that seems to be like my go-to now, where I will spend a little bit of extra money to get something that's out of print. There are some Facebook pages and Facebook groups that you can join too, where they sell a lot of decks, and you would be lucky enough to find someone that's selling some out of prints as well. But overall, this deck it's just gorgeous. It gives me this like 90s vibe for some reason. I don't even know when this was created. I should look at I'm gonna look at the guidebook, but it gives me this like 90s vibe for some reason. When was this made? Let's see. Well, it was created in New York City. 2014. Okay, well, it gives me a 90s vibe. I love it. It gives me this like Christmassy, I know it's not Christmassy whatsoever, but it gives me this, I don't know, just my grandmother has these bunnies and these pictures that just, it kind of gives this like old 90s Christmas vibe. I don't know how to explain it. It just hits a little close to home for me for some reason. But that is the Guardian Angel Tarot. Now, this is totally out of print because this is the only one that says Doreen Virtue. This is not made by Radley Valentine. This is strictly Doreen Virtue. And this is the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards. This is still made by Hay House, but this is strictly Doreen Virtue. So this is a 44 card deck, Oracle deck. And there's a lot of information. It's in black and white, and it's fantastic. Going with the deck itself, you have the symbol of spirituality, of angel spirituality. The deck itself is gilded edged. And you know what I just noticed? Both the decks that have Doreen Virtue in it, they're gilded. So I don't know what's going on with Radley Valentine, but get with the program because all of his other decks are not gilded. But this is a deck of needing to know more knowledge, connecting with Archangel Raphael. I'm going to read the back of this box for you. So as I'm flipping. So it says, now you can give yourself and others accurate, loving, and helpful readings about health and healing. Each oracle card features a gorgeous painting of Archangel Raphael. The enclosed guidebook gives you step-by-step instructions on how to conduct safe and powerful readings about your own health and that of your loved ones and clients. It explains the general meaning of each card and provides specific detail that can offer you more clarity and help you tap into your intuition. Whether you are seeking a healing for yourself, for someone else, or want to awaken your own natural healing abilities, Archangel Raphael brings you miracles and trustworthy guidance, and all you need to do is ask. So beautiful. And this is created as like an angel therapy section of Hay House. Let's connect with you are my clients, okay, viewers? You are my clients, my subscribers. What is the message that we need to know for my viewers, for my subscribers? I love that I can flip a card over. Did I get? Okay, that almost went into the fire. Meditation. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. That's what you all need to know. Meditate. So it's all about Archangel Raphael. What I think would be really cool is, since Doreen Virtue is no longer doing this, it'll be kind of fun if Radley Valentine took it over and did Oracle deck for each Archangel that are at least popular. Radley Valentine, if you're ever watching this or listening to this, that's a pretty good idea. Just saying. Okay, never open this. This is the last deck that I have to show you. This is the Seed Tarocle. This is the first edition. This was a Kickstarter campaign that I decided to back, and it literally got delivered on the 30th of November. So this was the last deck that I've gotten towards November, and now we're going to start from square one. I have not gotten any new decks since then. So I haven't even opened it up. I've been really waiting to. And it came with this cute little piece of paper. So it says, hello, beautiful backer. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey, and thank you for your patience. We have certainly learned a lot along the way. We couldn't have done it without you, without your support, and you are eternally grateful. We hope you love the Seed Tarocle as much as we do. Follow us on socials, find us at thetaroclestudio.com, and be sure to look for our next deck arriving in 2025. A wonderful world awaits. We are very excited. So this is by Claire and Emma. So I've had my knife here this entire time during this long haul that we are doing, but I had to use it to open this up. Beautiful hardcover box. Look at all of that gold foiling around that. It's gorgeous. You have the symbol down below of the seed. Now, the Seed Tarocle is a Tarocle deck. So it says, indulge your spiritual senses in this one-of-a-kind first edition Tarocle deck, designed to unlock a cosmic portal of profound wisdom, turning your readings to pure alchemy. Open the door to your potential today. So gorgeous. And it's by the Tarocle Studio. This is an 83-card tarot and oracle deck. Hence the word Tarocle. So it does say inside, within you lies the seed of endless potential across every dimension. Sorry, brain freeze. I've been talking too much already. The Seed Tarocle extends to you an invitation to embark on a profound journey of personal alchemy and transcendence. Embrace the transformative power within and step into the boundless realms of possibility with open arms. By Claire and Emma. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Magnetic flip top, love that. Love the ribbon. Wow, this deck is beautiful. So go in with the guidebook. The guidebook is in color. It tells you the number of the Tarocle. It gives you the keyword. So we'll just, hold on, we'll just do a little situation. So we have a matte gold gilded edge. I love that. The cards themselves are matte. They already know that I'm a sucker for this. So now you have 0, which is the seed. Okay, we're gonna go in the guidebook as the seed. Okay. So it says 0 seed is the Tarocle. The Tarocle is change your attitude to your outlook on life. Possibilities arise when you focus in. Your oracle message is a whole new adventure awaits you. It says, there you sit, happy and content, but with aspirations seemingly beyond your reach. But are they really? This card asks you to recognize your own limits and boundaries. Who is the person inside of you calling out to be? Where does your heart and mind wander to in quiet times? Take that and sow a seed today. Beautiful. And then it gives the tarot meaning behind it. This is a card of new beginnings. This stands for all souls as they begin their journey of life. It's just beautiful. Look at that. The Magician. You are the light others seek. The backings, look at the backs. Has that beautiful gold foiling all around. You have this dark blue, beautiful. The High Priestess. This is a really gorgeous deck. I love the matte finish, the artwork. You can tell this is not AI. This is someone's real artwork done with watercolor, it looks like. Definitely get in watercolor. This could also be, I mean, it kind of looks like both. This could also be from one of the iPad apps, you know? Procreate. I'm making a deck on Procreate, and I have to say, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's probably more things that I even know about that. So I'm kind of reverting back to painting, and I'm gonna paint my cards that way. Still have the style that I've already created on Procreate, but I'm going to paint it instead, and I'm gonna see which one I like better. But I'm basically almost done with my first oracle deck. Rise like a wave of heat from the earth. Gorgeous. This is a fun deck. 22 portal, and then you have 3 of, wait, what's going on here? Cosmic. And then you have 3 of cups, 4 of cups. So it is an oracle deck, and it is a tarot deck. It's both. I think it's more page, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, Seed of Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Seed of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looked like that some of it was not in order, but okay, let's just look at 10 of Pentacles. You are aligned. So there's 2 different meanings towards this. It's kind of similar to the Mirra Visions. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. It's kind of color coordinated, if you haven't noticed. There is, and I love how it has this like wispiness. It's not bordered. It's its own border, and they're all different. That had to be a lot more money, for sure. To not have everything be the same. But it's so beautiful. 7 of Wands. Rise above and take the lead. Okay, I like that. Okay, if you don't seek it, it won't come. 8 of Wands. Fast pace. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm kind of understanding it. This is something that you're probably going to have to look at the guidebook and get a really big understanding of both meanings and what exactly we are seeing here and what we are reading here. And then we have 2 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So it was not put in order, but that's totally fine. Feel the momentum before you engage. Okay, I can understand that as well. Let's put that 2 of Wands back in. There you are. Let's put that right back in. Very cool deck. It's so unique. I love the color scheme. It's light. It's light, and then the backs are dark. So, you kind of have a different vibe on each end. It's beautiful. I love the color schemes, the watercolor that was used. It's a gorgeous deck. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take me a little bit to read with it because of the pictures that it gives. It's not a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, or it's not even really Rider-Waite-Smith based that much, but it would be really nice to understand it. So this is definitely a deck where if you're wanting something different, if you're wanting to expand your intuition and get into different style decks, this Tarocle deck is definitely going to be one for you. Let's see if that piece of paper fits in there. Yes. And that is the entire November haul. I have showed you every single deck that I have purchased. This is probably the biggest one yet. And that was me saying that I'm not going to purchase any decks. Holidays coming up is December 2nd, so I am a little delayed on my November haul. Yesterday was a little different. December 4th is my birthday, so I'm going to make a special video of that for all of you, maybe as my top 5 decks. Maybe I'll do my winter walkthrough with that. There's not that many decks that I have that are very winter-esque for the season, but overall, if you have made it till the end, if you are new here, if you have been following me, thank you so much. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can stay updated on later videos. Again, this was probably the longest haul that I have possibly have done for the month of November and everything that I've gotten in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. You enjoyed some decks. Hopefully I showed you some different decks that you have never seen before. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone, and have a fantastic day.